All right, this is 2019 question 1. The sizes in square feet of the 20 rooms in a student resident hall of a certain university are summarized in the following histogram. All right, so I have some between, I have 3 rooms that are between 100 and 150 feet. They may all be here at 100. They may all the way go to 149 or 149. Please remember, this is where we're using, basically, when we do the bins, we're basically using the notation as you use in Algebra 2, where 100 is included for this first bin, but 150 is not. And the next one would be 150 is included, but 200 is not. Kind of important to keep that in mind, all right? Based on the histogram, write a few sentences describing the distribution of room sizes in the resident hall. All right, so need to talk about where the center. If I'm looking at the center, it's probably here. Unusual features, I don't really see any outliers. I don't see any gaps. My shape appears to be bimodal. And my spread, my range is somewhere between 100, 350 and 100. But remember, range is a single number. So my range can't be larger than 250. So the center of the distribution of room sizes is approximately 250. Or between 200 and 250 is fine. 225 is fine. They accepted all of those. There appear to be no outliers. The distribution of the room sizes is bimodal with one peak that falls between, and I always say where your peaks are, between 150 and 200, and the second peak is between 250 and 300. All the room sizes fall within the interval 100 to 350. The range is no more than 250 feet. So consequently, I have it in context because I'm talking about room sizes in square feet. I've been specific on all of my cussing, and I've covered CUSS, so I'm good to go. Summary statistics for the out sizes are given in the following table. Determine whether they're potential outliers. Well, remember, IQR is Q3 minus Q1. So 292 minus 174 is 118. If I have a X that's less than Q1 minus that, 1.5 that, then I have an outlier. Well, I ended up getting a negative value. So the minimum of 134 is greater than -3, no outliers. You must have the comparison. Over here, Q3 plus 1.5 IQR, X has to be greater than 469. Well, my max of 315 is less than 469. No outliers on the high side. I should say this on the low side. No, I did say it. I said it the way I'd like to. That's good. All right, make sure you label it, room size in square feet. I think they did that for you. And then we're just putting down our minimum value, which happens to be about 134, or exactly 134. Then we have Q1 at 174. This is Q1. This is my min. Then we have our median, and our median happens to be at 253.5. And while they don't always require it, I highly recommend you put these type of labels where you label the actual points. That way you don't have to mess with drawing a scale. Q3 is 292. And then over here we have our max, and our max happens to be at 315. Finally, what characteristics of the shape of the distribution of room sizes is apparent from the histogram but not from the box plot? Well, when I look at the box plot, I cannot tell. I don't see bimodal. When I look at the histogram, it's very apparent that I have 2 separate peaks, that it is in fact bimodal, and I cannot see that on the box plot. So the histogram shows that the distribution of room sizes is bimodal and then it is not apparent on the box plot. Please make sure you make those comments in context every single time.